Hi, and welcome to On The Palate. I'm your man, Josh.
And this your boy Kev.
D Connoisseur, live from the basement. Let's go.
We're back at it again, ladies and gentlemen. We got a fun one for you this evening. We're coming at you with 3 black-owned bourbons so that you can curate your bourbon collection. We're starting off with Mr. and Mrs. Bourbon Distiller, then we're gonna move
Never
on.
heard of it, John. I don't want to be drinking, bro.
And then we're moving on to Diggs Boys, and then we're gonna finish off with a new drop from Uncle Nearest. But before we do all of that, we're going to have a conversation with our guest host, Kev. Kev, how's it going, man?
It's good, man. Been watching you guys for a little while, and I'm glad you invited me to come on this today. You know, to talk about these fine bottles and see what we think. How we gonna rate them?
That's what's up, man. I really
You said
appreciate
fine
that.
bottles? You heard of these people before? I don't know what you got us
I give them
drinking,
hope until we taste it, man. I gotta give them hope until we
right.
taste
I
it.
don't know what we doing.
That's
man.
right.
What's the proof on this stuff?
So we're gonna start off out of your proof range, D Connoisseur, and then we headed to your proof range. We're going from
So who
94,
been drinking this one?
94, and 123. Yeah, 94 for the first two, 123 on the last one. I purchased this about 2 weeks ago, and I was at an event, and this was the kiss of the town. So that's why it's empty or close to empty, and we're gonna finish it off. But this was the toast of the town. It's not. It's great for. We'll talk about it when we get there. But just glad to have Kev step in and help us out. I think that he's gonna be a great addition. He's a little closer to Jordan's taste than mine. He doesn't mind spending the extra $2 or $3 on a bottle. Where you know me, I'm trying to break the bank. I don't want to spend no money at all. So here we go into it again with Mr. and Mrs. Bourbon Company. They're out of Louisville, Kentucky. This is one of Louisville's basketball's stars. His name is Russ Smith. He ended up playing with in the NBA with the Pelicans and the Grizzlies. His partner in this is Cecy Linzey, and they started the company in 2019. They think of this as a very approachable spirit. They chose thousands of barrels to pick from in order to get to this spirit that they have in here. This is an MGP product, but it's mostly sourced with distillers out of Kentucky. All right, gentlemen, let's do one for Juneteenth. How about that?
Yeah, I don't let the record reflect. I don't fool with Juneteenth. I don't even know why people think that's important. You know what I'm saying? Slaves found they was free, and we supposed to celebrate that. So I'm ex-Juneteenth for me. But we doing something for Juneteenth?
We are doing this for Juneteenth.
Okay, you all are doing it for Juneteenth. I don't celebrate Juneteenth at all. But let's go. What we doing?
On the nose, gentlemen.
All right.
Okay, the nose is nice.
It's not bad.
We've had worse.
It's not bad.
Had worse.
It's like really no nose. There's nothing really. It's nothing.
It's not bad.
I mean,
That's okay.
It's weak. That's what I'm saying.
It's definitely weak, but we've had weak before.
It's like juice.
I don't like the color though.
Color's a little light,
Yeah, it's very
a
light.
little young.
On the nose, you're gonna give it. I mean, I'm
On
sorry.
the nose numbers.
I give it a 6, cause it's not bad.
Okay, I'm gonna give
six
it.
and a half, maybe.
I'm gonna go 5.
Five.
Yeah,
Okay,
5.
okay, good.
So an average nose. So we're both looking at average
What you
nose.
say?
I'm gonna go 6 as well.
That's not average. Below average.
No, average is 6.
No, average is 7. What school?
No, 7 is good. That's good.
Yeah.
And then 80,
7 is decent.
80 is when you start to get into really good stuff, and then grade is 90.
This week. Anyway, what's next?
Hey, there's no other better way to say it than on the palate. I like that.
You do?
I like it.
Yeah.
So the people that you had this bottle around, were they big bourbon drinkers or they just?
They were bourbon drinkers, but not who had extensive palates as far as high proof palates.
It's not bad, but it's
So
not,
for
it's
an-
not good neither though.
No, before a 90 proof, 94 proof bourbon. And I'm going back to when we had the Gentleman's Cut.
Yeah,
and we
I
had
don't drink
Sable.
none of that stuff. I don't even why you bring this stuff on the show, man. I don't Louisville. We don't even know this guy.
We have people,
Louisville.
fans of the show, and guys, thank you so much for getting us to 500 subscribers. Keep liking, keep telling friends to tell friends, and keep subscribing. That helps out the channel so that we can get the bottles that you like and keep it moving, man. We really appreciate everything that you do. I'm saying in the world of black spirits,
No.
I'm putting this right there with your Gentleman's Cut, with your Sable. What do you say,
I don't
Kev?
drink none of that.
I know you don't, D Connoisseur, but what do you think, Kev? Have you had any of those companies, the Gentleman's?
I would say this though. It tastes too young for me,
It's definitely young.
and I feel like it got too much water in it.
Yeah, man. I don't know.
I mean,
I wouldn't if I bought this, I would sit on it for about 2 years maybe
What's in my
before I
MSRP
open
on
up.
it?
MSRP on this is $55 to $62.
That's too much money.
So we're going to have a conversation about that coming up, guys. I really want to talk about bourbon pricing because I think that we're seeing. I don't think we've ever seen a time in bourbon pricing as high as it is right now for entry level stuff.
Yeah, that's no good.
Yeah. So we've had the issue.
Only thing good out of Louisville is Muhammad Ali. This is not good, man. I don't even know why this makes our show. But all right, what's next?
It makes the show based on we got to get ready to grade this, and I'll let Kev start the grading on this.
You already did the nose. It was no good.
We go so it's 60. You don't
bad.
really want to drink it.
The thing is, it's not
70 is average. 80, you're starting to get into stuff that you might want to stand in line
Can I
for.
go 65?
You could.
You can go 65.
65.
What you doing?
So I'm gonna go last because I know
you
you're
going.
gonna beat it up as well.
Because it's not nasty. Because it's
not.
not bad. But I don't want it.
Of the black spirits that we've had,
I'm gonna give it a 60 only because I'm trying to be nice.
I would put this number 3 with the black spirits that we've had. Number 3. I put Arthur Wheeler at number 1, Uncle Nearest at number 2.
No, Uncle Nearest is clearly number 1.
Well, that's because of the 1820. If one for the
And
1820,
this proof right here is good too.
the proof. Well, we've done about overall expression.
They
So
got some bad Uncle Nearest.
for me, I'm gonna go 71 on this. I think that it's
Give it a 71.
71.
They must be paying. They send you a check, man. Get out of here, man. That's what's going on.
Hey, don't send me a check. I'm trying to give my honest opinion on
That's not
Spirit
no
Company.
71. Get out of here.
71. We're all in the same. We're all within the same distance of each other. It is a
You went
approachable
above 70.
That's
by
not
1
71,
point.
man. Get out.
Because I
Above
think
70.
this bottle. All right, so we got 2 bottles here where I poured. Look which one is the least empty. I'm trying to tell you.
But you was dealing with some
People
drinking, some
people enjoyed this. They
amateurs.
mixed it with things,
See what you just
and
said?
they had a good
Just
time.
What you just said, mixed it.
And that's the same
It's not
thing
a-
we
it's not a
said
mixed
about.
show, man.
I know,
It's
but
not
this
a
is the
mixed
same
show.
thing we said about Gentleman's Cut. It was like Gentleman's Cut is a chase. It's for chaser. It's not a whiskey for sippers. And I would say this is not for sippers. This is for if you want to make a cocktail, an old fashioned, a whiskey sour. You wouldn't utilize this.
No.
I think it has enough flavor.
I wouldn't
in
bring
it.
this in my house.
Nah, me neither.
If it was $30, maybe,
Not even that. I don't want it.
maybe. I don't.
And now we're doing a show on mixed drinks.
We do have a show coming up.
Oh, mixed
we're bringing a
drinks.
bartender in, and we're gonna have some cocktails.
I think they lining Josh's
Mixed
pockets.
drinks?
I think.
Really?
They're not. They're not. Yes, we're gonna do a cocktail show.
Why?
That's why this is called On The Palate. We have a tequila show coming up. We got a cognac show coming up very, very soon. Is
that right?
And we also are gonna have a Scotch show. That's why this is On The Palate, so that you can enjoy more of spirits, right? And help you curate your spirits. So, gentlemen, we're going to
Apologize for wasting your time with this one, and hope the next one's better.
and we're gonna try to move on and see
up.
what we got next up. All right. So we're on to the next one. We got Diggs Boy. Diggs Boy is a company out of Philadelphia. This is founded by some Capper brothers who met back up. They actually own a cigar store in Philadelphia. It's called Cigar Union. I'm sorry, Union Cigar Code in Philly, and they are doing big things with this. I would tell you that this is going to be another entry level, welcoming sort of bourbon. It comes in at 94 proof, and it's named after one of the founders of Kappa Alpha Psi.
Oh, is that right?
Yes. So all I know, fellas, is this one's going to be a crazy one because we're talking about bourbon prices here.
Prices. What does it go for?
This is coming in under this one at $55. But if you're talking about an entry-level product, right? We're talking about something that probably should be more at a $35 price point. What do you think?
Entry? I mean, you know, if it's good, I will pay 55. But 94. I mean, let me just honestly, who drinks under 100 proof? What's the audience for that?
A lot of people.
The majority, honestly.
Is that true?
A lot of people.
Majority,
yes. Jim Beam's most popular product is under 100 proof.
Is that right?
The majority of people, like, you got to really, if you really look at it, the majority of people are not like serious connoisseurs.
They're just trying to get drunk.
That's right.
And they mix it.
That's
They
right.
mix it, right?
That's right.
Right. So it was like he had something at his house one time, and this guy was like, "Oh, I'm a drink. I said, "Boy, shut up. You don't know what you're talking about." I gave him some Bookers. He shot it, almost burnt his chest. I was like, "You ain't supposed to do that. You're not a drinker. Like,
I got you.
it ain't meant to be. Stop shooting. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Don't put
Bookers.
stuff in a shot glass and just gulp it down. No, you
Yeah,
gotta.
Booker's is definitely not made for shooting.
Yeah, well, I don't believe in mixing drinks, so I mean, this 94 proof stuff, I just don't understand it. But you know, hey, that's what y'all do.
I mean,
right?
Yes,
but it's
what do you think about the pricing going on nowadays
$55?
for an entry-level bourbon? That's crazy,
I don't
right?
have no problem paying $55 for some good liquor. I mean,
But I'm saying this is not, we know this is entry-level.
yeah, I wouldn't buy it.
But that's more than Eagle Rare.
That's what I'm
Oh
saying.
no, it's not nowhere near. Eagle Rare is great.
I know that.
Eagle Rare is $40.
That's what I'm saying.
then this-
That's
And it's 10 years.
the
This is
new-
what is this? Four?
Yeah,
5?
it's ridiculous. This is what
I don't think it has an age statement on this
That's
one
even
particular
worse.
one. So my issue with this again is that this is the new pricing. Every new bourbon that's come out over the last 2 or 3 years since the pandemic has been in the 45 and up range, whether it's an entry level or not. That's what it's been at.
Yeah, but-
So this is the new current pricing.
So what I think about, yes, I like the fact that bourbon prices are going up. People appreciate bourbon. I'm fine with that. I have no issue with that.
When you say appreciate, what do you actually
I appreciate
mean?
the fact that bourbon is now popular and it's demanding a higher price point. I like that for me.
But do you think that the prices is rising because of fandom or, like you said, appreciation? Because when I look at appreciation, I think of people that's going to actually drink it the way it's supposed to be drank. Like you said, no mixing. I only use ice. I don't drink no mixer, no ice. That's how I like it. And some people look. I mean, I've been to bars and people look at me like I was crazy.
Yeah, they're the crazy ones, but yeah. So
But you don't have. You have connoisseurs and you have customers. Majority of the people are customers.
that's true.
Like at least 70% are
So I
customers.
should respect. I need to learn to respect that.
It's not about respecting it. What I would say more so is that we have to start evaluating our submissions based on who is going to enjoy it.
All right.
That's what I would say. That's why I gave it a 71, because I believe that somebody, I'm telling you how, when I open this, people are like, oh, that's great. I can mix that. And they take one sip and then they throw a mixer in there.
Yeah,
And this is how it
That's
disappears.
blasphemy, though.
I know
and I'm
that.
gonna say this: the people that drink this shit don't watch the show, so this is ridiculous. This shit shouldn't be on here. That's what I'm thinking. But let's go. Let's go on the
We're
nose.
trying.
On the
We're trying to
nose.
make new viewers, so definitely make sure you like and subscribe. On the nose,
The nose is not bad. It's fruit. It's actually a nice nose.
fruit forward,
It's
still a
nice-
little soft,
It's a nice nose.
definitely a little soft.
Yeah.
The color is no good. It's no
Color is
good.
very similar to Mr. and Mrs.
Light.
It looked better in the bottle though.
a
The
little
color
bit.
looked better in the bottle.
But the bottle's tinted.
Their bottle's tinted.
It's game.
Yeah, you can even see that this
But
is
the-
a clear
but
bottle.
The,
than
the
that.
nose is not bad.
Nose is not bad.
I'm gonna give the nose a 6.9.
All right, so we got a 6.9
You're
from
doing
D Connoisseur.
6.9s?
Point system means you're not that you're a pro. Pros put the points, baby.
I ain't doing no points. That's too much math for me. I'll go 7.5 on the nose.
7.5.
That's a high number.
That's a number for the
That's a high
nose.
number. All right.
It ain't that far from you.
From him,
He's 6'9".
6.5.
6'9" close to 7.
It's close, but it's definitely telling you that it's not above average.
All right, what you got?
7.2.
Y'all high. Y'all give these are high ratings.
I'm 0.3 above
These
you.
are high ratings. Anything over 7 is like you recommending.
No,
80
is recommended.
is recommending.
8 is recommended.
8 is recommending,
right, come
not
on.
7.
Taste.
On you,
On you.
What?
on the palate.
So,
On the palate.
Horrible.
see, I don't think the flavor for this one
That
is
is
nearly
trash.
as robust as the last one.
Oh man, that's trash.
But you know what? He made a good point. For the entry level drinker, for someone who's still building a palate, this would be good for them because they will get that taste.
Tastes like licorice, black licorice. That's what it tastes
But it's smooth, and I think a lot of entry
Smooth.
level
It's 94. Of
drinkers,
course it's smooth. There's nothing in it. It's like Kool-Aid.
they like smooth.
It's licorice.
I would tell
It's
any
licorice
entry.
flavored Kool-Aid. That's what that is.
That's right, but I would tell any entry level drinker that was looking at these 2 bottles that this is going to have a little bit more robust flavors to it than this is.
The first one was definitely better.
But they're definitely both worth a shot. They're well worth buying a bottle.
Wait, you said the first one was better than the second one?
Yeah, to me.
Yeah, flavorful wise.
I'm the reverse.
Well, there you go,
All right,
and
let's
that's
get
why
the
we
numbers.
do this. So
What's
here
your
we
number?
go, and we're going to give our
I'm giving
numbers.
this a
I'm going to jump out
40.
the window.
This is a
Okay.
40 for me.
You said a 40?
40. Out of 100 system. 4.0 or 40. One or either
40. We
This
got
is one of
you.
the lowest
Okay.
numbers.
Kev, 40's crazy.
This is
Oh
nasty.
man, it's hard.
Like Wild Irish Rose is on that level. Mad Dog 2020. Cisco. It's that type of shit.
I'm gonna go 67.
Oh, you lunching.
I'll
Y'all
go
crazy.
67.
Wow.
Yeah.
So
If
I'm
a
going
daily
to give
sipper-
this a
I gotta go back to
70.
this.
I believe
A
that
70.
it is a step below Mr. and Mrs. as far as the flavor profile, but as far as for a black-owned distiller that has under 6 years in the game, this is worth a try. I think the price point is better than this, and we want to make sure that we support these
So you trying to
distillers.
You trying to be Kaplan? That's what's going on. That's what it is.
I said support both.
You got an application
He's
in?
not a Kappa.
Oh, okay.
I said support both.
Yeah, all right, cool.
We want to support them. Hey, if you don't like it, you don't like it. Like I said, D Connoisseur may not like this, but ladies and gentlemen,
I like that one better than the
this
second one.
bottle, one open, this is the second time we popped the cork on this,
This is
and it has done amazingly well. This one has not been nearly as popular, but I still think they're both worth it. I would put both of these over Gentleman's Cut, Steph Curry's whiskey. I would say Sable
That's not saying
is a
much.
little higher up than both of these. And then again, Arthur Wheeler and then Uncle Nearest would be follow. Stay tuned. We do have more black-owned distillers coming for you. Hey, you see who we are, so we definitely going to at least try them and give them a shot so that you have an honest opinion on our new spirits in our community.
cool.
And, I think it may be worth it,
Yeah, Let me say my last words on
Yes.
black-owned distilleries. That don't mean nothing to me. I don't care who makes it. I want the best whiskey. I don't care if the black people made it. What difference does that make to me? It's like, let me tell you what you're doing. You're holding it to a lower standard because you say, oh, it's black-owned, so it could be nasty. That's what you're doing.
I'm not saying
That's
it's
exactly what you're
nasty.
doing. Because if it was white-owned, it was
It's
trash.
not nasty.
You're giving it a shot because it's black-owned.
I think this is better than Jim Beam White Label.
This shit is nasty, man.
You don't think this is better than Jim Beam White
I don't
Label?
drink no Jim Beam white label. I would never drink nothing like that.
So that's their most popular bottle.
Well, that's trash. I don't drink that.
So it's better than Wild Turkey's
I don't drink none of that.
Wild Label. But those are their most popular expressions.
All right, well,
That's what I'm saying.
But he, based on his palate and what he likes, these two are not. Gonna
I
fit
know.
what they
And
hang
again,
on.
that's
But
why
I'm just
we're
saying, like,
giving our honest opinions.
I mean,
but I don't like how y'all highlight say because it's black owned. Like that means something. That don't mean nothing to me.
No, I'm saying that I do know that we have viewers that are interested
In
in
black-owned.
black-owned distilleries
I only want the best
and
of
don't want to spend, well, we don't know it if we haven't tried it.
You don't get no special treatment because you're black owned.
But it's not a special treatment. I'm saying I'm giving just as bad as scores as you are. We're not getting. I gave it a 70.
I gave it a 67.
We're
ridiculous. That's not no
ladies and
67.
gentlemen, we are making this out of
being
we're
outrageous.
making this out of a molehill. These are only
Trash.
recommended for cocktails. I'd be willing to say that if black-owned distillers took the same approach that Bo Wheeler is taking over at Arthur Wheeler, that you would feel better about that. Now, you know you've had the signature from Arthur Wheeler, and you enjoyed that.
It was good. It was
So
decent.
that's what I'm saying. But we wouldn't even given Arthur Wheeler a try if we're going by your theory, if you see what I'm saying. That we at least have to try them to see where their standard is. And that's why I put Arthur Wheeler. I think Arthur Wheeler and Uncle Nearest are premium whiskeys. I hold them to the same standard as all the stuff that we have. I think they're mid-tier, just under your Jack Daniel's Single Barrel 12, just under your Eagle Rares, your Buffalo Trace E.H. Taylors, but they're right there, and they are fighting neck to neck to get up there. Every time that I've seen something drop by them, it's getting better. The Master Blend, better. This single barrel, I think is going to be better. Arthur Wheeler just put out a new cask strength single barrel signature.
We're gonna get that on the show.
I know that is crazy. It's 121 proof. I know you liked it. Like it. I know you would like 121 proof for the same stuff we did. Like there was like 107 proof. So I do believe that it's not about whether or not we're saying you got to go out and buy black. I'm saying that you won't know it if we don't take the opportunity to sit here and trash it ourselves. So we're being your guinea pig. How about that? Can we be their guinea pig?
It's fine with me.
We have a lot of followers out there that would like us to be their guinea pigs. D-Connoisseur.
I'm a fan of Uncle Nearest, so we're gonna see.
Okay. So,
Well, not all Uncle Nearest.
not all, yes. So
There's the lower
so
ones
if
I
you
don't
go
like.
back to our show, ladies and gentlemen, a shameless plug, and check out our Uncle Nearest episode, you will see that we don't like every Uncle Nearest. It's just not. We don't like everyone. But we can tell you the ins and outs of why you should like certain Uncle Nearest. So go back and make sure you check out that show, all right? We appreciate you, and we're going to be moving on to Uncle Nearest. All right, family, we're back at it, and here we got you with one of our favorites, Uncle Nearest, with their single barrel Lost Batch Edition. Uncle Nearest said they would give us a single barrel each year, and you know that's what our master distiller, V. Edie Butler, and she's doing it big on this one because it's coming in at 123 proof, 0.4. All right, so we're going to slide this one over to our man D. Connoisseur because this is one of his favorites.
Okay, so first of all, you say one of our favorites. What do you mean by that?
1820 is one of our favorites.
Okay, well that's not 1820.
But it's the distiller who makes
Okay,
1820.
I'm not gonna say it's one of my favorites. I don't like that statement. Now,
Okay.
1820 is one of my favorites.
Yes.
But Uncle Nearest it's okay. The what's the one in 1864? Is that what's the number?
So
54.
remember, we said the three that we ended up liking is 1820, Master's Blend, and 1856, which we were
Oh, the
so
56.
surprised.
So the 56 is in all
that's-
bars.
yes.
So when I go to a bar, I actually pull 56
Yes.
or Maker's Mark.
There you go.
That's what I drink in the bar because they don't have nothing decent. I mean, that's just what you all I can get. So I'm not going to say this is one of my favorites bourbon, but 1820 by Uncle Nearest is one of my favorite bourbons. Yes. But not just Uncle Nearest it's okay. I'm not that raving about it, but Fawn is cute. I really like what she did with this. You know what I mean? I like Fawn, and she did magnificent. They say it's $1 billion company now, right?
Yes.
So you got to appreciate and admire that.
Yes.
That she took this company from nothing to $1 billion company, and the spirits are decent. Like I say, 56 has actually gotten better.
Oh,
when it
it's
first
amazing.
came out, I didn't really like it, but when I go to the bar, that's what I drink. As a matter of fact, I had it last night at a bar.
Exactly.
Yeah,
and I think what happened, D-Connoisseur, is that when Jordan was on the show, when we did that review, I think we talked about it, in that they weren't, those first few years with the 1856 and 1854, they weren't using their own juice.
Yeah, 1884. It's 1884.
1884, that's their entry level.
Yeah, that might be the difference.
And that's what I'm saying. So we have had the 1856 since they've been doing their own juice, and it's 10 times better than the 1884 that's their own juice. And the green label. The green label's terrible. I don't care for
So
it.
what is it about the green label you don't like?
I wouldn't. It's like 84 proof or something, right?
Yeah,
I
it's
haven't
terrible.
even tried it.
It's terrible.
I wouldn't touch it.
No, I've had it.
Oh,
It's,
yeah,
it's
I wouldn't
that
touch
and the rye are probably their
the rye
lowest
is
expressions as well. I would probably rank it the green label, 1884, and then the rye are probably their three weakest expressions.
Okay, what you drinking in the bar?
I don't think I like the bar.
Oh, you
I don't
know?
think I like the bar. The prices are crazy.
Oh, yeah.
Prices are crazy. So it's just, I mean, if I want to get an ounce of Eagle Rare, I mean, it can go anywhere from $15 to $30.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Kev, we have an issue. I have an issue with you because we at the bar and there's three bad little. I mean, how you gonna say it? Three little sweethearts, three little lovely ladies at the bar. Because I was in a situation last night, and you gotta buy drinks.
You gotta buy a drink.
What you gonna do, Kev? Now I took the first round.
Yeah.
I took the first round. It was on me. What
You
you
gotta
gonna
get
do?
that maker's mark, baby.
I'm saying-
you gotta get that maker's mark.
I mean, you know, I'll be a good wingman for you. So, I mean, that's a different story. You know, you put me on the spot. I mean, you know, that's a different situation also because now you got the young ladies and you really don't know what they can and can't handle.
Yeah, I mean, I let them. They ordered what they want.
That's right.
The girl
Let them order their
She ordered
cocktails.
a mimosa with an extra shot of pink champagne
Yep.
last night. 3 of them.
Yep.
Pay like $15 a drink for
yep.
for the garbage.
Yep.
But yeah, that turned her on, made her happy. So
That's all you can do.
That's the best thing to do.
Can you imagine that though?
Make her happy.
Mimosa at a bar?
I mean,
Yes, that's why they have it.
mimosas, wine, what's the other one? Margaritas. Man, they all drink all that fruity, colorful stuff.
That
So
shit crazy, man. But all right.
Hey, you know,
I still haven't got to return my investment on that purchase last night neither. So.
hey, you'll get to it. Now, we'll say before we get heavy into
Oh, I
this.
forgot we was doing this. Got off top.
something else he loves. We got to talk about something else he
You
loves.
gotta love On The Palate, ladies and gentlemen. We give it to you rare and we give it to you raw as possible. You know you can come here and get a good conversation and a real opinion. So I just wanted to reinstate that this is a 7-year. 7-year age stated. I was so surprised
Normally
that
don't do
this was on the website that they age stated it. I was like, stop it.
Where did you pick it up?
I got this from Montgomery County AVS.
What was it? MSRP?
MSRP was $80.
God, that's high.
And again, that's why we just had the conversation about where bourbon prices are. This shouldn't be nowhere near $80.
Why you say that though?
What do you mean? Why? This is not
I
1820.
guess the proof on it.
1820 is worth $80, not this. But,
I mean, is it proof or age? You think?
Well,
As
the
far as
proof-
price goes.
so the age is going to be less than 1820, and the proof is about the same, right?
So his question is on price. He's saying is age makes a difference.
And that's
versus
why we
proof?
were trying to have the conversation. In the last episode, it was that it's all about where we are in bourbon buying today. I believe bourbon's having a bust because last year tequila outsold bourbon. If y'all didn't know, please look up your numbers. Ladies and gentlemen, you're welcome to do so. Tequila outsold bourbon. First time since the pandemic that happened.
That's because people buy, like you said, buy garbage. Like
Yes.
they buy that garbage ass Don Julio and
Yes.
garbage ass Casamigos.
Yes.
Who both
Yes.
in lawsuits right now because it's garbage.
Yes. And
When
1800.
you drink something real, possible, you know, I haven't tasted this yet, I don't think. But
This is brand new.
I mean, that's quality. I mean, anything, you know, quality doesn't really hit until you get like what? I mean, 7 years should be the minimum for quality, but
So Bardstown has proven us wrong on that, as well as Penelope has proven us wrong, that age doesn't matter. It matters who's the master distiller. Because both Bardstown and Penelope are putting out stuff that's younger, but it is very, very good stuff.
But that doesn't mean you shouldn't wait a little while to crack it open though.
But that's the thing. If you're a younger distiller, you don't have the ability to wait. So that's why you're going to MGP
But,
to
I mean,
get an
but-
older barrel, and you're trying to get your juice out as quickly as possible.
But you're talking
This
about
is
a
7
distiller.
years based on, if you think about when Uncle Near's open, that's about right.
But I think there's a difference between what the distillers are doing than a consumer does. Because I can buy a bottle in January and don't open it until the next January. I don't have no problem sitting on the bottle.
Yes, but but you know it doesn't age in the bottle. It only
I know it
ages
doesn't
in the
age
barrel.
in the bottle though, but you still have your bourbon myths though.
You
Like
gotta pop it for it to do. It changes once you open.
Yeah,
Right.
you'll get more oxidation inside of it. You'll get more flavor. They say when you pop it, but in general, what I'm saying, guys, is that we're looking at a space where it's very tough. they're selling. You got a lot of new entry level craft distilleries coming into play. Speaking of that, you know, Penelope was just bought out by Middle West Distillery out of Ohio.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's just happened. So we got to remember these things, right? June 3rd is when they bought them out, and Middle West. Who knows? What have you heard of Middle West? No. But it's a craft distiller, right? Who obviously has a big backing behind them because Old Elk has been around for a while. I said Penelope, I meant Old Elk, and they've been around for a while. And it's like, wow, how you gonna outsell them or buy them out? But this is just where we are in bourbon. So that's neither here nor there. We're gonna go with On the Nose.
I like this nose. This is beautiful.
That's a beautiful bourbon nose.
I'm giving you 85.
This is a beautiful bourbon nose.
I'm giving you 85. That's a fantastic.
Very little alcohol. Very little alcohol.
If I didn't know what it was, I might give a higher score.
It's just.
Come on, don't do that.
No, this smells great to me.
No, would you say if you didn't know what it was?
Right, because I know what it is, and I only can go so high.
It has legs.
If that was Mitchell's, I would give it like a 9.
There's some syrup involved
No, I like
in
that.
there.
85 is like
syrupiness.
about right for me for that.
So I'm gonna go 87.
So you like it as well, then? Mm-hmm. Kevin,
I like 85.
you like? All right.
Okay.
I like 85.
So that's significantly
8
better
point,
than.
so I'm sorry, on the nose, 8.5,
Yeah.
8.7, 8.5. On the nose, ladies and gentlemen. We got to get right into it because we've been running our mouths. So here we
On
go.
the palate.
All right.
I'm expecting something great. It's weird.
It's a little dry.
It's super proofed.
It's a little dry.
Damn.
What's in it?
It's a little dry.
Yeah,
with the mash
we
bill,
ain't been giving the tasting notes neither.
it's a little
It's
dry.
something. It's something in the back.
It's a little dry.
Yeah.
The notes on this is supposed to be toasted oak, caramel, vanilla bean, a hint of dark cherry. The palate's supposed to be full-bodied, rich with brown sugar, roasted nuts, baking spices, and charred oak. Usually when they put charred oak in a palate note, that's when you're talking about that it's dry, that it dies.
super dry.
Yeah, it dies very quickly. And I think that's what happened with the flavor just dies out on this. It's non-chilled, so I'm a little surprised, being that it's a non-chill filtered process that they use for this, that it would die like that. It really dies. I'm gonna second sip it.
It's not bad.
I'll second sip it though.
It's not bad.
So, would you buy this bottle or would you buy this at a bar?
I would not buy that bottle. I would not buy that bottle at all.
Yep.
And I only buy it at the bar if I'm forced to, if I don't have another choice. I'm not looking for this at the bar.
What I would say is maybe we're early on this one.
What do you mean by early?
I haven't even had this 5 days yet. So maybe we're early. Maybe it needs to open up a little
I
bit.
have many single barrels, and this is
But this is the newest one for this year.
This is not one of the.
This is
best
not,
ones.
and that's so, ladies and gentlemen, if you're talking about single barrels,
From them.
they're going to be a wide variety in the flavor profile.
That's not a
So
one.
maybe the one that Montgomery ABS bought, their barrel, that's just the one that doesn't have the flavor profile we like. I would tell you that if you are a whiskey drinker and you like high proof bourbon, give this a try, let it sit open for a little while. And I promise you, it's not because this is a black owned distiller. I'm telling you the proof, if the proof is perfect, right? The hug is nice. It's something about the flavors.
I don't like the flavor.
I think that if you get some oxygen in here, let this sit. Open this up, pour the neck off, whatever you want to do. Let this sit for about 33 months. I think we
think
come
it
back.
makes sense? All right.
I think we come back to this with some oxygen in it.
So
it's going to be
on
better.
the record, I'm gonna say I had many Uncle Nearest single barrel, and some of them are fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
This is by far the worst one I've had, and I don't like it, and I'm pissed about that you paid $80 for it.
But the nose is good.
It was a great nose. the taste is. I mean, the taste is not horrible, but I expected much more from that.
Yeah,
I mean, now, I would give what he's saying. Like, give it some time. and then come back to it.
So let's give our tasting
That's
scores.
that's
then.
like saying a girl who's 300 pounds, give her some time, she gonna lose weight. No, I'm not giving her no time. I mean, no, I don't operate like that.
But if she do lose the weight, then what?
Too late.
She lose the weight, then what?
She had her shot, man.
What happened? You going back?
I'm
You
not
go
going
back. She dropped to 150. You going back? You
hey.
looking at her different?
Spin the block, baby.
Yeah, spin the block. You gonna spin the block?
So D, we're gonna go ahead and go with your
I'm
score on
70.
this
I'm
one.
giving it 70 on the palate.
That is so hurtful. 85 on the nose and 70 on the flavor.
That happens. All the time.
Wow, Kev.
I like Uncle Nerds. I like the brand. I'm gonna be honest. 66.
Yeah, that's honest.
I'm gonna be the Russian judge, ladies and gentlemen.
66.
I think that they're way off. I think that this is well worth a 78. It is something that you should definitely, if you see it and it's at MSRP, purchase it. Like I said, pour off the neck. I promise you, I think that this is going to get better. It just, whenever I see these tasting notes on the palate, that's when you get this
So
dryness.
are you basing your rating on the future or today?
I'm basing my rating on today, but I think it's
You're saying
going
it's a
to
78 today.
So 78 today.
That's not true.
It's a 78.
But you just said that when it opens up, it's going to
It's
go
probably
up.
going to get to an 80.
2 points? That's
Yeah.
not enough.
No,
That's
it'll
not
get.
enough.
Why wouldn't it?
When
If
it opens up, you need at least 10. If it doesn't
the
at
only
least go
thing
10,
for
it's not
me,
worth it though.
the only thing for me that's hurting this bottle is it's dry on the back end.
Yeah, it's definitely dry.
It's dry.
It's dry,
The
right.
front end is super
But
flavorful.
you only giving it 2
has the-
extra points though.
Yes.
2 extra
You know how
points.
hard it is for me. You got to watch the show. It's hard to get me above an 80, man. 80's hard.
I'm not saying it about the ratings. I'm just saying about the point differential.
Yes.
So like today is 78, but when it opens up, you're just going 2 points up.
It could
That's
make
not
it could make 8.1.
That's not big of a jump though to me.
8.1 means I'm recommending it.
But that's not too big of a jump.
Are
to
you
me,
recommending it now?
I'm saying
He is.
I just gave the
recommending that.
caveat. If you see this on the shelf for MSRP, purchase it. I think it will open up and be worth your money.
Normally, you can get these for MSRP. They're not hard to find.
I don't know if they put that many of these out. Because I tried to look at some other stores locally and no one had it. Not the Lost Batch. They had some single barrels, some older single barrels, but this just dropped. I have to see when the
My final word is the lost batch needs to stay lost. Other notes, I didn't.
Again,
You said
this is caramel forward. This more citrusy.
I guess
And a lot of oak on the back end. And usually when they put that in the notes, that's when it's really dying hard on you. Like you're getting this great front and part of your mid palate, but as soon as it gets heavy on the mid palate, it just shoots straight down. And but the hug is amazing. So I definitely think that it's well worth a shot. Being that this is one of the few readily available 123s out there, and it could possibly open up. That's the only reason, guys, I'm saying that. All right.
I'll give you that. I think it's going to open up. It's going to taste different, but just based on today. And I mean, you got a nice dent in that bottle.
Yeah, it's already got the air in it. It's not gonna open up much.
It's a
more.
nice dent in that bottle.
not
I
gonna open up
don't know.
That's only 4 days.
But I still don't know though, man.
not gonna open
I
up
still don't know.
So yeah.
I think it's few. I
I mean, so if we, I don't know if you want to do this yet, but if you had to rate the 3, how would you go?
as far as which was better,
Yeah.
Which one being number 1? I agree with that one. That's my order as well.
That's your rating?
what's
That's my
yours?
order too.
What's yours?
Switch them to.
1, 2, 3.
There we go.
This now when you say this is trash, this is trash.
So there you go. The only thing we're all still saying that the Uncle Nearest is worth it. It's
When you
just
say work, we just say it's better than trash.
it's better than trash.
That's it.
It's better than trash, ladies and
It's
gentlemen.
trash.
So what we just done was a complete waste of my drinking because we got many more great bottles. We look forward to the top 10 of all time, which is on the shelf behind us.
It's coming.
And we started with this trash.
It's coming, ladies and gentlemen. It's
Come
coming.
on, man. You gotta have hope, man.
I ain't got no hope.
Yeah, I got a lot of hope.
You gotta
It's
have
only
hope.
going to get better from here. You take it from us, ladies and gentlemen. We're giving you our most honest opinions on this. We look forward to you being able to curate your spirits through us. And now we're out of here.
Yeah. Last words? I give a last word since we're doing the last word. Uncle Nearest is a hit or miss. Because I've had some great single barrels by Uncle Nearest, but this is not a good one. So it's it's a hit or miss, like I say. You get rolling the dice when you do that. Those are my last words on Uncle Nearest.
For the connoisseur, it's hard. It's hard to say for the connoisseur. But just for the casual drinker, I think they would like both these first two here. I don't think they would like the Uncle Nearest. I think a certain palate has to really appreciate that Uncle Nearest. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I'm gonna give it hope, and I will say, let's see the opening. Give it a few months, but I don't like it right now. Though. I don't like it now. But yeah, but I mean, the connoisseur would probably go to Uncle Nearest, like you said. Wait, let it open up, and then try it again. But just the casual drinker, don't touch the Uncle Nearest. Just deal with these first two and try to build your palate up.
Eminem said it best. You only get one shot.
That's it.
And they didn't make it.
Only get one shot. All right, we appreciate you. We'll see you guys soon. Have a good one.